Hey, how you doing? Just out here. Just went out and had to do a couple of things, and yeah, I just want to show you all the synchronization that's going on. And if you watch the cars that go past, there goes two grey cars in a row. There goes a white car. There goes a grey car, and the grey car, they're showing me grey. And you can see those people at the car wash. They're all like monitoring everything that I'm saying and doing and things like that. You know, they can hear all the stuff that's going on and all the gang stalking and that. And, you know, they pretty much sit there and just watch people and monitor and that while they get gang stalked and things. There goes a blue car. There goes the blue car. And then you'll see red, and then red will come out. Everywhere you go, everyone's sort of synchronized. And, you know, they're all a bunch of actors and things like that, man. They're all like agents and things, you know. People are all being manipulated and used to gang stalk individual people, you know. And everywhere, there's the red car that went past. They always show you like blue and red together and things. And, you know, everything's just a massive program, you know. And I come out here, I really come out here, you know. You get gang stalked by people and that, you know. They're all harassing you, gaslighting you and things, and they see I'm being followed by like invisible people and that, and, you know, they just like very negative towards you, and, you know, like things like that. They just try to make you look bad and ridicule you and things like that. Try to like, that's what they're trying to do to people. You discourage, you know, like humiliate, you know, like things like that. Gang stalkers do. They're meant to break you down, because everyone you see has been put in the program, you know. They've all been humiliated. They've all been trapped in the trap as well, and, you know, they're all being used and that. And everyone you see is used as an agent of some sort. They use your family and friends. Everybody's involved. You know, that's why I come out here by myself, to be alone and things like that. Because, like, everyone in my life has been manipulated. I can't get help from anyone. I can't, like, look to people for help and things, because they're all agents, and they just try to take the side of these gang stalkers and that more than they take your side. And, you know, that's the way it is. See, there goes a blue car, and then you'll see a red car. You see? Blue and red. They're all synchronized together. And then you'll see like white car here, you know, with another white car there. Right? There goes the other white car. And then they'll synchronize. And it's like that. And, you know, everyone you see is being manipulated and being used, man. You know. You see all the wars going on in the world today, you know, like it's all staged. That's everything that you see is like staged. They're gang stalking their own family members. These Stasi agents are like gang stalking their own family members, you understand? Informing on them, you know, and they talk about like, oh, there's a world war and this country and this country. They betray everybody, you understand? They don't just betray countries, they betray fucking people. You know, they betray like people's families. They betray like friendships and where you work and things like that. Like, everyone's being manipulated. Everyone's being used in the program. And I'm just out here just doing my thing, you know. These agents everywhere and that being used. And, you know, everyone's been trapped in the program one way or another. You know, everyone's being manipulated. Everyone got trapped into the program somehow sexually or whatever, and tried to, you know, trap people that way and that. And you know, these gang stalkers, they rape, they molest people, they torture them, you know, they sexually assault people, they, you know, manipulate everyone pretty much through sex and all that type of stuff. And, you know, they try to make you look ungrateful and things like that for the things that you have in your life, for the things that you don't have in your life. You know, there you go, there goes 2 blue cars in a row. 1, 2, you know, they synchronise with each other. And everyone's like there to pretty much like manipulate and gaslight you. There goes a red car, you see? Red car, and then there's 2 red cars in a row. See, 2 red cars in a row. See how they synchronise with each other and that? And, you know, I don't get out much, but always, every time, you know, like, it never fails. You always see people coming out, you know, fucking participating in gang stalking, you know, innocent people and stuff like that. You know, like, I walk out here, man, and there's always a target on me and things like that. People looking at me and things like real strange and odd and things, because I'm being followed by invisible people. You know, and these parasites like control everything in my life. And everyone is a fucking gang stalker, you know. People are being manipulated everywhere. You know, like, it's, no one's like who they say they are anymore, you know. Nobody's who they say they are anymore. They're an agent working for gang stalkers, man. They're working for Stasi and all that type of shit. You know, they sold out everybody, man. You know, like, they're all scared to lose their heads, you know what I mean? That's why they don't speak about it to, like, targeted individuals or ordinary people. Like, you never see a gang stalker talking about, like, gang stalking the people, you know, because, like, it's so secret, like, that they'll lose their own head, you know. They'll get murdered themselves if they speak out about it. Everyone's in fear. Everyone's in fear of this program, you know. Everyone's being manipulated and used, you know. Everyone. There goes the blue car. See the red car and the blue car? There goes the blue car. There goes the red car. And they're all manipulated, and they all synchronise with each other, and they don't even know that they're synchronising with each other. You know, everyone that you see is like an agent. You know, they've all been trapped in the trap somehow. They've been manipulated sexually through the gang stalking program and that, you know. I got invisible people following me, and they're on my dick 24/7, just humiliating, trying to get the better of me every time I try to face people and speak to them and things. You know, they're just on my penis like parasites. Like, you know, you imagine trying to talk to somebody and you got invisible gang stalkers playing with your penis or your anus. And that's what it's like for me, you know what I mean? I've got these parasites up my ass, on my dick. Every time I try to speak with people or do something, it's always about my dick or my asshole. And you know, like, in everything that I do, you know, like, I go to the toilet with these people. You know, I go to the toilet with them, you know, to do a shit with gang stalkers. I do a shit with gang stalkers. And yeah, everyone's being manipulated and used, and, like, it's all one big fucking program, you know. And, you know, it's like they're mind controlled. Like, people are mind controlled. People you know in your whole life that are against you, like, man, you have to be mind controlled. Like, that's the only way, man. Like, you do a million things for people. Like, you've been through hell and back with people. You know, you've you fought to the death for people and trying to defend them and things like that, and them defending you and like your mother, your father, everyone you know what I mean? And they're just all fucking manipulated, and they go with the gang stalking program, they're all scared, man, because like of the devil, they're scared of the devil, they're scared of their society being exposed, like these secret societies that are running the world today, they're all like out in the open, they do everything out in the open, but they do it secretly, they do it in a way where it can't be exposed, and they use so many like puppets to like gaslight you and things and try to discredit you. They try to discredit your information. Gang stalking is the most important information in the world. It's a war, it's an invisible war that nobody knows about. Like gang stalking is an invisible war nobody knows about. And it's the battle for your soul. It's the battle for your very soul, for your existence, for your breathing, for you just existing on this planet. And we're in an invisible war, and we have to fight for human survival. We have to fight for, morals of our society. We have to fight for the freedoms of our society, Everywhere that you go, like, you have to stand up to this. You have to stand up to it. Don't let these people stand over you too much, Like, just try not to, you just do it without being noticed and that. Here you go, here's 3 grey cars in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, bang, just all in a row. All in a row. And it's just like that. Let's have a look, we'll see some aliens or something. Hey, there's the sun. Nothing's real, man. Nothing's real. Everything you see is like, it's not real. Everything you see is artificial, all the people like are all programmed, you know what I mean? Especially the people, like, they're all programmed fucking robots, And they just like hunt people down. They like a witch hunt, They like to hunt people down and manipulate people's lives and things like that, We give these people life, like TIs give these people life, Without us, like, there'd be no gang stalking. There wouldn't be any gang stalking. They'd be just sacrificing people out in the open, left, right and centre. Just snatching little kids off the street, fucking you name it. They'd be doing it out in the open, But because there's like people who are awake, there's like, society like doesn't allow that to happen, They all do it covertly and things. Like they got like underground bunkers and things like that where they do all types of like sick shit to children and all types of stuff. But everything that you see is just a front. It's all a front. And without us, like, there would be no gang stalking and things like that, There's an invisible war that's going on, like the battle for humanity's soul, for our spirits, where we're going as human beings and what we're doing in the future, And a lot of these gang stalkers tell me that there's no future. And that's how good of a job they fucked this planet. That's how good of a job they fucked up this planet. That they say to me that there is no future. That's how good these fucking people are. You know what I mean? I mean, they don't want to leave anything left behind, like no legacy, no, history and traditions or anything like that. Everything is going to be wiped out here. Everything that you see is all going to get wiped out, And that's the way they want it. That's the way these gang stalkers want it. These elites, right, they want everything. They don't want to go to hell by themselves. They want to create a hell that they can rule. They want to rule in hell. You understand? And, you know, you as a person, they want to turn into a slave. They want to turn you as a person into a slave. You know, it's all about like the Matrix and like turning you into a battery and things like that, you know. And these people are like, you know, running the world are just like, they want to be our gods, you know, like they want to rule over us and things with their technology and everything like that. And everything that you see, man, look around you, right? Look around you. Everything you see is backwards. It's backward ass backwards. You know what I mean? Everything, you know, people, everything's so backwards, people might as well be walking backwards. People might as well be walking backwards, everything. So here's a red car, and then you'll see a blue car. Bang, like right after it. Bang, bang. I'm telling you, I just showed you that like 4 or 5 times in a row. Red and blue cars together, they synchronise. But like, going back to the elites and that, they don't really give a shit about people, you know. They really don't. All they want are just like flying monkeys, like in Wizard of Oz, you know, like do all the Wicked Witch of the West bidding, you know, and like fucking hunt people down and like, you know, cause all the chaos and seize power of the kingdom, you know, that they can rule over these people. And like, man, you see all the wars that's happening right now in the world. I tell you, it's all staged. They're all fucking gang stalkers, you know, all being programmed to like, you know, create this theatre, create an opposition. You know, they all work for the same people. Yeah, how you going, man? I just want to show you this plane. Can you see it? Flying by, doing a flyby. Usually they fly right over the top of me, but anyway. Going back to, you know, how everything's fake and they're all, you know, programmed people, you know. They're all being like, these elites have all these people like programmed. You know what I mean? And what do you get for it? You don't see people riding around in Ferraris and living in mansions and like got a big music deal and all this type of shit. People got fucking nothing, man. You know, like they sacrifice so much for so little, you know. And it's true what they say, you know, like life is, they made life cheap. They made life very cheap, you know, people to sell out. You know, they choose like temptation over their morals. They choose all the like temptation instead of like morals and like dignity and things like that, and just God's kingdom and like you know, knowing that you'll go to God's kingdom and, you know, reign there and be with God, be with your ancestors, be with your traditions that you followed before and that. Now everything's just fucking backwards. Now everything you see is just fucking backward ass fucking everything, you know. People may as well be walking backwards, you know. It's that backwards everything, you know. It's inverted. Everything that you see is like inverted, you know. And, you know, I'm being gang stalked by people. Everywhere you go, they see that jogger, you know what I mean? You see that jogger there? He knows I'm being gang stalked. Watch, have a look at this. Have a look at this bloke. You know? He knows I'm being gang stalked. Like, he can see he's monitoring everything that I do. They're monitoring everything. Downloading data and like getting information from people and stuff like that. And they're all programmed. They're all programmed, you know. Anyway, I just wanted to show you a few synchronizations of cars and that. See, there's like 3, 4 white cars in a row. There's another white car, you know. They'll just come out just bang, bang, bang. You know, it's just like that's how they are. Anyway, with that being said, take care.